Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about problem sums of arithmetic progression but for part 2. In the earlier video we saw about and we learned two formulas. First one was for AN and the second one was for SN. Okay. So the formula for AN was AN is equal to A plus N minus 1D. In this video we are going to learn about the formula of summation, that means SN, which says Sn is equals to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Can you see the difference? The formula for an was an is equals to a plus n minus 1d. Okay, and the formula for Sn, that means the summation is n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, now you should know that for an an was meant to be a last term of our any AP. Okay, for any AP your last term was considered as your an, but for Sn means if you are adding this sum, that means if you are adding 2 plus 7 plus 12, then what after the end of the 10th term, what will be its summation? Okay, what will be its summation? That is asked over here. And an means when you are going according to your AP like 2, 7, 12, then what a number will come on your 10th term? That was meant to be for an. So without any further ado, let's start with our first question, which says find the sum of the following AP. Okay, so the AP given over here is, as we studied earlier, AP means any sequence which is having a proper difference or gap between the two numbers. That means if we are saying the difference between 7 minus 2 is 5, same way 12 minus 7 will also give us 5. This becomes your AP over. So let's start with our first question, which says find the sum of the following AP. We are asked to find the sum. In this question, we are clearly mentioned that you need to find the sum. So you will substitute directly the formula of Sn. But before that, mention what all things you are given over here. So our A is that A means our first term. A given over here is 2. Then we find D. D means A2 minus A1. Okay. So for our this case, A2 is 7 and A1 is 2. That means it gives us 5. Okay. And N is numbers. Matlab which number on which number you need to find the summation. That means it is on the 10th number. What will be the summation of this AP after the 10 numbers? Okay. So our N becomes 10. Now directly substitute your formula Sn is equals to N upon 2. 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay. So for Sn, we are not given over here Sn. So substitute Sn. Instead of n, you will write 10 upon 2. 2a. What is my a? My a is 2. Plus, what is my n? My n is 10. So I will write over here 10 minus 1. And d. D is my 5. So substitute 5 over here. Now solve this problem. 2 5s are 10. So you will write over here Sn is equals to 5 bracket 2 2s gives you 4 plus 10 minus 1 gives me 9. So 9 multiplied by 5 in one bracket. So my answer is Sn is equals to 5. 4 plus 9 5s are 45. So my Sn is equals to 5 times 49. Okay. 45 plus 4 gives me 49. Now multiply 5 with 49. What will you get your answer? So Sn equals to 5 multiplied by 49. It is 245. Okay. So your answer is 245. Keep your answer in the box. Okay. So this way you can find easily the summation of this AP or the 10th term will be your 245. Moving on to the next sum, in which you can clearly see over here that there are negative numbers over here. Okay. And we are asked to find the summation on our 12th term. So first write your values, what the things are provided over here. Our A is minus 37. D will be A2 minus A1. That means minus 33 minus 37. Now you need to pay attention over here. Minus 33 is there and minus minus gives me plus. So plus minus is minus. So you will minus 37 minus 33 gives you 4. So you will get your answer as 4, but your positive number is your larger number. That means your D value will be positive 4. And what is your N? Your N is 12. So write N is equals to 12. Now just substitute the values. What are the values? Your values is, first of all, write the formula Sn. That means S12 is equals to N upon 2, 2A plus N minus 1 D. Now substitute your formula and your values. S12 is equals to, where is N? That means what is your N? Your N is 12. So write 12 upon 2. 2A. A means what is my A? My A is minus 37. Always make sure to write your formulas with your proper signs. Okay. Plus, what is my N? My N is 12 minus 1. What is my D? My D is 4. 2, 6 are 12. So you will get S12 is equals to 6 times. Okay. 2 sevens are 14. And 1 carry over, 2 threes are 6 and 1 7. That means minus 74 plus 12 minus 1 gives me 11 times 4. Okay. So S12 is equals to 6 bracket minus 74 plus 44, because 4 11s are 44. Now just solve this. S12 is equals to 6 times plus minus minus, that means 74 minus 44 gives you 30. Positive or negative? So it will be negative as my larger number is having the negative sign. So S12 is equals to minus 180. Keep your answer in the box. This way you can find out the 12th term of your given AP, even if it is in the negative numbers. Okay, moving on to the next sum. Again, we are asked over here is find the sum of given numbers AP below. Okay, so in this case, you will notice two things. First is, one, we are given the improper fraction and the last term of the sum is given. That means in the first case, we were given the numberth of term. That means on which number my this number is coming. That means on 10th number, what is my digit coming? On my 12th number, what my digit is coming? What my answer is coming? But in this case, my answer is already given. But what number? That is question mark over here. That means in this case, we need to find N. Okay. So for this, first of all, convert this AP into proper format. That means my AP becomes 7 plus 10 2s are 20, 20 plus 1, it becomes 21 upon 2 plus 14 plus dot 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 and your last term, that means your AN is equals to 84. As we know from earlier, our A will becomes 7. What will be D? So D formula is A2 minus A. That means 21 upon 2 minus 7. Can you subtract this? No, you can't. First of all, you need to do your LCM and take out your and you have to convert your denominator into same numbers. So this is 2, this is 1. So I need to convert this 1 into 2. Okay. So multiplying the denominator with 2, I need to do the same thing for the numerator. That means it gives me 21 minus 7 2s are 14 upon 2. That means 21 minus 14 gives me 7. So my answer becomes 7 upon 2. This becomes my D. This becomes my D. 7 upon 2. And this is my AN. My last term, my L, is already given over here is AN. Okay. So my AN is 84. So for this, as I know my AN, from AN, can I know my N? Yes, for sure. So write the formula for AN. AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 D. Okay. So what is my AN? My AN is 84 is equal to what is my A? My A is 7 plus, and I don't know. What is my D? My D is 7 upon 2. Side change, sign change. That means you need to do 84 minus 7 equals to n minus 1 times 7 upon 2. Now do 84 minus 7. What is 84 minus 7? It's 77. So you will write 77 equals to n minus 1 times 7 upon 2. As this is in multiplication, this side goes over there. That means it will become reciprocal. That means 77 multiplied by 2 by 7 gives you n minus 1. This 7 and 77 getting cancelled. 11 times 2. That means therefore 11 twos are 22 will be equals to n minus 1. Now this minus 1 changing its side gives me 22 plus 1 is equals to n. That means 23 will be my n. This way I got my value of n easily. Now as soon as I got my value of n is 23, I need to find the sum. That means I need to find S23. Okay, because my n becomes 23. Write down the formula. Sn is equals to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. Now substitute the value as 23 equals to 23 upon 2 times 2a. What is my a? My a is 7 plus 23 minus 1 times what is my d? My d is 7 upon 2. Okay, so my answer is S23 is equals to 23 upon 2. 7 twos are 14 plus 22 times 7 upon 2. As you can clearly see over here, this is getting cancelled. 2 11s are 22. So we'll get your answer as S23 is equals to 23 upon 2 bracket 14 plus 7 into 11 gives me 77. So my answer is 77 plus 14 times 23 upon 2. That means 14 plus 77 gives me 91. So S23 is equals to 23 upon 2 multiplied by 91. Now multiply your 23 into 91. You will get your answer as 2093 upon 2. Okay. Now you can convert this into mixed format. So you will get your answer as 1046 integer 1046 integer 1 upon 2. Okay, you can get your answer in this format or you can get your answer in this format. Both of them are correct. Okay. I hope you understand. Now moving on with the next same method sum. The difference over here is that our sum, our AP is in the negative format as we did earlier, as we did above. Same, the AP was in the negative format. Again, we are given that our AP is in the negative format. What is my A? My A is minus 5. What is my D? So my D will become minus 8 minus 5. That means minus 8 plus 5. So plus minus minus. You will get your answer D is equals to 3. Will it be positive or negative? So it will be negative as my larger number over here is a negative number. So I got my value of D is equals to minus 3. My AN is equals to minus 230. Okay, in this case again we are given AN. So first of all find your AN. From AN find your N. So for write down the formula. AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 D. Now what is my AN? My AN is 230 equals to what is my A? My A is minus 5 plus N minus 1 and my D is minus 3. Okay. Now minus 5 goes over there. That means it will become minus 230 plus 5 equals to N minus 1 times minus 3. So it will become minus 225 is equals to n minus 1 times minus 3. Now this minus 3 goes down. That means minus 225 upon minus 3 is equals to n minus 1. Yes, this minus and minus cut. 225 divided by 3. That means it is 75 is equals to n minus 1. Yes, now this minus 1 goes over there. That means it will become 75 plus 1 equals to n. That means 76 is equals to n. In this way, I got my answer of n. Now same pattern. Now you got your n. Find out your Sn. So Sn's formula is Sn is equals to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. Now instead of n, you will substitute 76. So S76 is equals to 76 upon 2. 2 times minus 5 plus 76 minus 1 times minus 3. So 2 3s are 6 and 1 carry over, 2 8s are. That means S76 is equals to 38 times minus 10 plus 75 times minus 3. Okay. Now calculate this. S76 equals to 38 times minus 10 plus minus. It will become minus. So 75 multiplied by 3 gives me 225 minus minus. Why did I put minus sign over here? Substituted minus sign over here because minus plus gives me minus. So S76 is equal to 38 times. Now add on this 225 into plus 10. That means it will become 235 but in negative format. So 235 multiplied by 38 gives me, your answer will be S76 is equals to 8,930 but in negative format. This way you got your answer for S76. Okay. It's easy. Moving on to the next sum. In this way, in this question, we are already given A12. What is our A12? A12 is 37. D is 3. You need to find out A and S12. Okay. A12 is given. But now we need to find out S12. Okay. So from AN's formula, we can find out the value of A first. Yes, we can. So substitute the formula of AN. AN is equals to A plus n minus 1 D. Where our AN means our A12 is given. A12 will be equals to A plus. Wherever you will see n, you will substitute 12. 12 minus 1 into D. That means our formula become A12 is equals to A plus 11 D. Okay, now what is my A12? My A12 is 37. So substitute 37 equals to A, I don't know. What is my D? My D is 3. That means 37 is equals to A plus 33. Now change the side of 33. That means 37 minus 33 will be equals to our A. So you will get 4 is equals to A. So I got my answer of A is equal to 4. I got yes. Now I need to find out S12. What will be the formula? Write down the formula first. Sn is equals to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. Clear? Now instead of writing n, you will substitute your value of n S12 everywhere. Substitute S12 is equals to 12 upon 2. 2a. What is my a? My a I got over here is 4 plus 12 minus 1. What is my d? My d is 3. So write 3 over here. 2 6 are 12. That means I got my answer as S12 is equals to 6 times 4 2s are 8 plus 11. 12 minus 1, that means 11 into 3. So now calculate this. S12 is equal to 6 times 8 plus 11 3s are 33. Now add 33 plus 8. you will get as 41. So as 12 is equals to 6 multiplied by 41. So multiply 6 with 41. What will be your answer? As 12 is equals to 246. This way I got my value of S12 which was asked in my question. Clear? There is no there should not be any confusion regarding to this. The question is very clear. Just follow the patterns from what is the information given you in the question. Okay. Moving on to our next sum, in which it says given over here is an is equals to 4. That means you can say your last term is 4. D is 2. Sn is minus 14 and you need to find out n and a. Okay, you need to find out n and a. So your an is equals to 4 and b equals to 2. So from an, can you find out the value of a? Yes, we can. So write down the formula of an. An equals to a plus n minus 1 d. Now substitute the values. My an is directly given. My an is 4. So I am directly writing 4. My a is not given. So I will write a only. My n is also not given. So I will write n minus 1. As you can clearly see over here, my n and a both are missing. So we will get the answer in the equation format. Okay. So multiplied by 2. What will be your answer? So solve this. A plus 2 times n gives me 2n minus 2. Now this minus 2 goes over there. That means it will become a4 plus 2 is equals to a plus 2n. That means 6 is equals to a plus 2n. Now I need to make an equation of a. That means my 2a is shifting over there. So I will get my answer as 6 minus 2n equals to a. In this way I got my value of a in a equation format. Yes, I got my value of a in the equation format. Now, what is the other thing I have provided over here? My value of Sn. My Sn, write down the formula of Sn. Sn is equals to n upon 2. 2a plus n minus 1 d. What is my Sn? It's minus 14 is equals to n. We don't know. Therefore, you will write over here n upon 2a. Now I got my value of a, but it is in the equation format. No worries. Now substitute that 6 minus 2n bracket close plus n. Again I don't know, so I will write n minus 1. D, I know what is my d. My d is 2. Now solve this. 2 goes over there. That means division goes in multiplication. You will get 14 multiplied by 2 is equals to n. 2 6 are, that means it will be 12 minus 2 will be multiplied by 6 as well as 2 will be multiplied by 2n. That means 2 6 are 12 minus 4n plus 2n. This 2 will again get multiplied by n and again with 1. So you will get 2n minus 2. Now solve this equation. Minus 28 equals to n times 12 minus 2. That means it will become 10 minus and plus. Minus plus minus. Minus 4n and minus 2n gives me minus 2n. What is common in this? I got my 2 as common. So can I take it out? Yes, for sure. Take 2 common. So I am taking out my 2 common. 2 5s are 10 minus n. Now this 2 is in multiplication, goes down. That means minus 28 upon 2 is equals to n times 5 minus n. 2 1s are and 4s are. That means minus 14 equals to 5n minus n square. Can you predict this equation? Yes, it is a quadratic equation. If I substitute the sign of minus n over there, that means it will become positive n square plus 5n goes over there and it becomes minus 5n and minus 14 equals to 0. This becomes my quadratic equation. Okay, so now solve this by middle term factorization formula. Solve this n square minus 5n minus 14. That means first term multiplied by last term. That means 14 multiplied by 1 gives me 14. Now factor this 14 in such a manner that its subtraction gives me 5. Okay. So 7 2s are 14. And 7 minus 5 also gives, 7 minus 2 also gives me 5. What will be the sign? Middle term sign goes for the larger number and second sign is decided by us. If I substitute plus over here, then only my sums will be subtracted. So n square minus 7n plus 2n minus 14. Now take out common. So in this case, my n is common. So n minus 7. And in this case, my 2 is common. So plus 2 is common and minus 7. As we studied earlier, for factorization rule is that these two terms or these two brackets should be equal. Are they equal? Yes, they are equal. So your sums become n plus 2 and n minus 7. Now equate them with 0. So n plus 2 equals to 0 and n minus 7 equals to 0. So I got my value of n equals to minus 2 and n equals to 7. Now you know that n is not negative. So this positive number n will be correct. So I am taking as n is equals to 7 as my answer for n is equals to 7. Just to substitute the value of n this equation. A is equals to 6 minus 2n. So A is equals to 6 minus 2 times what is my n? My n is 7. So I will get A is equals to 6 minus 14. So what will be my answer? 6 minus 14 means minus 8. So I got my answer A is equals to minus 8. You got your value of A and your value of n. Yes, you got your values. Easy. Okay, moving on to the last two sums of our video, in which first given things are L is equals to 28, S is equals to 144 and there are total 9 terms. That means you are given n over here. 9 terms means they have already given you the AP in how much terms are there, how many terms are there in the AP. So there are total 9 terms, okay, and you need to find the 8. So write down the values that your L is equals to 28, your S 9 terms are given, that means your S9 will be your 144. So write down S9 is equals to 144, n equals to 9 and you need to find out your value of A. So in this case, we are given your last term directly. So when your last term is directly given, you can write down the formula and you can use this formula. One formula is Sn is equals to n upon 2 A plus L. This is the shortcut formula, but you can use this formula only when A is given or L is given. Okay, when your An or L is already given, that means you can substitute this formula. Okay, so S9. What is my S9? My S9 is 144. So 144 will be equals to 9 upon 2. What is my A? So I don't know my A plus. What is my L? L is An, which is 28. Okay. So this is in multiplication goes over there. That means it will get reciprocal. 144 multiplied by 2 upon 9 will be equals to A plus 28. Okay. So cut 144 divide by 9. It means 9 16s are, okay, 9 16s are 144. So we'll get 16 times 2 is equals to A plus 28. Yes, 16 times 2, that means 32. So you will get 32 is equals to A plus 28. Now sign change, that means 32 minus 28 equals to A. Now minus subtract 32 from 28. What you will get? 32 minus 28 means you will get your answer as 4 is equals to A. I got my value of A. Yes, I got my value of A as 4. Okay, clear? Now moving on to the next sum, which says if the sum of first 7 term of AP is 49, that means they are clearly mentioning that sum of first 7 term, that means S7 is given you as 49. Okay, first of all, read the question carefully and understand what type of question it is asked. S7 is 49 and that of 17 term is 289. That means the sum of first 17 term over here is 289. Find the sum of n terms. That means you need to find the sum of n terms. Okay, so first of all, we will find out A as A and D. Okay, so how you will find it out? For S7, your equation will become, write down the formula, Sn is equals to n upon 2, 2A plus n minus 1 D. Okay. So for n, you will take your S7. That means S7, what is your S7? It's 49. So 49 will be equals to 7 upon 2, 2A plus n minus 1. N means your 7. So write, instead of n, write down 7. So write down 7 minus 1. D we don't know. So you will write D only. So you will, this is in multiplication. It will reciprocal. That means 2 upon 7 will be equals to 2A plus 7 minus 1 means 6D. Okay, 7 sevens are 49. So you will get 7 twos are 14 equals 2. What is common in this? My 2 is common. So I am taking out my 2 as in common. A plus 3D. So this 2 is in multiplication, goes down. For division, you will get A plus 3D. That means 7 is equals to A plus 3D. This is one equation I got by the solution of my S7. Name it as equation number 1 and keep it aside. Now same way, solve S17. That means write the formula. S17 is equals to n upon 2, 2A plus n minus 1D. Now what is my S17? My S17 is 289 equals to 17 upon 2 because my n is 7 plus 2A plus 17 minus 1 times D. Now this going to be reciprocal. So 289 multiplied by 2 upon 17 is equals to 2A plus 16D. Okay. So you will cut your 289 by 17. Your answer will be 17. 17 17s are 289. So 17 times 2 will be equals to 2A plus 16D. You will get 34 is equals to, now what you can see over here, my 2 is common. So take out your 2 as common, A plus 8D. Now 2 is going down. That means you will get your answer 17 is equals to A plus 8D. This is my equation number 2. Now we have already learned about the elimination method. So you will write over here that subtracting or eliminating our equation 1 and 2. So my equation 1 is 7 plus 3D. Sorry, our equation is 7 equals to A plus 3D. And our second equation is 17 equals to A plus 8D. Okay, now as we know, this A and A is getting to be cancelled. So first we need to change the sign. So change the sign of all the three terms. What you will get, eliminate them. This plus and minus A is getting cancelled. 17 minus 7, that means minus 10. Sorry. Minus 17 and plus 7. That means you are getting minus 10 equals to plus minus minus. You will get minus 5D. This both are negative. That means your minus minus sign is getting cancelled. 10 upon 5 equals to D. So 5 2s are 10. So I got my value of D is equals to 2. Now I got my value of D is equals to 2. Now I need to find my value of A. Just to substitute the value of D in one of the equations. So I'm taking and substituting. So write down substitute value of D in equation 1. Okay. We are just substituting the value of D in equation 1. What is my equation 1? 7 plus 7 equals to A plus 3D. So what is my A? My A we don't know. What is my D? My D is 2. 7 equals to A plus 6 because 3 twos are 6. 7 minus 6 gives me 1. So my value of A is equals to 1. Now what is the question answer over here? We need to find the sum of n terms. What you need to find? Sum of n terms. So write down the formula. Sn is equals to n upon 2. 2a plus n minus 1 d. Now, for Sn, we don't know n. So, you will write n terms. That means your n will be your n only. 2a, what is my a? My a is 1 plus n minus 1. What is my d? My d is 2. So, Sn is equals to n upon 2. 2 plus 2n minus 2. Now you can see 2 times n gives me 2n. 2 into 2 gives me 2. This positive and this negative 2 cancels and you will get Sn is equals to n upon 2 multiplied by 2n. This 2 and 2 getting cancelled. So your Sn's value will be equals to n times n. That means it will be equals to n square. Okay. So this is for today. I hope you understood all the sums which we learned in this video, and these all are of different method, and I hope you understand. Join again for the next video. Thank you so much.